it was really difficult for me as a child growing up because to get somewhere you have to do a lot of sacrifice, and that I learned at a very young age because of my dad. Initially I started off playing with my two brothers, Enoch and Ellie. My dad always loved cricket, he was very passionate about it, but his parents never supported him because growing up at that time the mindset was, you get a job, you get settled, you're sorted. But then he never stopped us from playing because that was always his dream, to play cricket at the higher level. But yeah, he never stopped us, and that's how it started in a gully in Bhandup. So yeah, the funny story here is I got selected to play hockey for Maharashtra. Maharashtra and Mumbai were like one team. So play hockey for Maharashtra under 19 before playing cricket for Mumbai under 19. So my parents always thought I'd play hockey and make it big in hockey. But both started happening simultaneously, and I had to make a decision like hockey or cricket, and since I reached a high level in cricket, then hockey went ahead in cricket. I think today wherever I am, first credit goes to God, Jesus Christ, then my dad and my mom. Both of them have had a big impact on my life right from the start. Like dad's my coach, even till today, he's still coaching, and he's very passionate about him. I always have discussions with him about how to go about with my batting and things like that. Growing up, he was very persistent, like a persistent father. Made sure I did not miss a single practice session. I was on the ground, and that time I was really young. I was like around, when I started I was 4, like playing season ball cricket, and 8 years old. And as a young kid you want to go out and enjoy, you want to go on family vacations and things like that. But cricket in Mumbai happens in the month of May, and when my family used to go out for vacations, I used to be in one corner in Azad Maidan playing a match for our selections. So yeah, it was really difficult for me as a child growing up because to get somewhere you have to do a lot of sacrifice, and that I learned at a very young age because of my dad. And I think there was a point where I played my first Mumbai match in Baroda, and the second game I got a 81 not out when I was 12, under 19 game, and that's when I realized, okay, this is it, this is what I want to do. And then after that, dad never had to force me to come for practice. It was always me pulling him after that. But yeah, the struggles have been real. We shifted from Bhandup to Bandra just for cricket. We didn't have a lot of money, came from a middle class family. But just for cricket, my dad took that move. Like everything was settled in Bhandup. We had a really big house. Came to Bandra and we living in a 180 square feet, 5 of us. And there's where I learned my cover drive. Dad used to bowl with a plastic ball over there. That's when I learned my cover drive. And yeah, then I started playing, and I remember this when I was playing the under 19 that I was struggling to swing bowling. Until then, my dad used to chuck like 300 balls every single day to me, and his arm used to hurt. I didn't know that then. He never told me, but mom told me later on. That his mom used to go and massage his hand every time. So then I was getting out on that way, and then dad was like, telling my mom Labita that it's not her mistake actually. I never taught her to play swing bowling. How will she play? So that's when he took a loan at that time, and he bought a bowling machine which is costing us around 1,20,000. And for a middle class background, it is a huge amount. So that's how it happened. But that was my dad. He was very passionate, never stopped us. And these little sacrifices, even my mom, like washing the white clothes, and being Jemmy's white clothes were never white after practice. I used to roll in the mud. Nothing was there, also I used to roll in the mud or do something. So my mom had to scrub those clothes, make my dabba, make sure we are ready for cricket practice, then come back immediately school. Then after school she had tuitions, but she used to pack our dabbas and get it like for the 3 of us, not just me. So there's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of effort and hard work put in, but at the end it's all worth it.